I think Sass is an extremely powerful tool for solving design problems at scale. And I think lots of people, I would even encourage, should still use it today. But Sass at Shopify, like Sass has been at Shopify long before I joined. I think that I wouldn't be able to tell you the date that it existed, but it exists in our legacy, almost like Rails infrastructure, where we have like things that were built maybe even like in the first days of Shopify. We have Sass in our React infrastructure, where we just like either use the Sass files and compile them into CSS, or we already have the compiled CSS and use the classes from the Sass. We have so many applications for it. I think like currently in Polaris React, we have 152 Sass files. We have 2,000 plus Sass files in our biggest like monolithic repositories. And some of the things that we've really noticed as like a design system team is that we haven't really scaled, I would say, our design opinions in a way that is working with Sass right now. So some of the things that we've hit up against is we've created a tokens library. This tokens library is almost like a tech agnostic library that we could use in Figma, or we could use in HTML, or we could use in a mobile application that has like our color values. I think it has a few motion values and things like this, but it doesn't have everything. Like it should realistically have our spacing values. It should have a whole list of all of the things that sort of define Shopify's design. So where are these other values? Well, they're kind of spread between lots of different technologies. We have some of these JSON values in our tokens library get converted to CSS variables. Some of them get used as Sass variables and Sass mixins and functions. Some also just get imported into the React code and used that way, which is really bad. But we like lose a lot of control over the sort of how we want to scale those design opinions as we've scaled as a company. Like CSS variables came out, like, yeah, let's use CSS variables, but we never really cleaned up that Sass technical debt, and we never really put those variables all the way back into those tokens libraries. So that's a tension that we have. But I think the things that are more of a tension as a design systems team is that we ship Sass. And in shipping Sass to our users, they can use our functions, they can use our mixins, they can override our variables. And this becomes really scary, mainly because if we want to go and make a change to something, we don't know what this could affect or this could impact at any time right now.